Thomas Pettifer Green Oils for Wound Treatment and Racing Pigeons, a comprehensive analysis. Thomas Pettifer Green Oils, a product with a long-standing reputation in the pigeon racing community, is often lauded for its efficacy in treating wounds and promoting healing in these birds. While anecdotal evidence and traditional use support its popularity, a deeper understanding of its components, mechanisms of action, potential benefits, and limitations is crucial for informed decision-making regarding its application. Historical context and composition. Thomas Pettifer's veterinary products have been used for over 150 years. The green oils, a specific formulation within their range, have gained traction among pigeon fanciers due to perceived healing properties. The exact composition can vary slightly depending on the specific product line and manufacturer, but generally includes a blend of essential oils and carrier oils. Some common ingredients include essential oils. Eucalyptus oil, known for its antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, and decongestant properties. Tea tree oil, Melaleuca alternifolia, a potent antimicrobial and antifungal agent. Wintergreen oil, methyl salicylate, provides analgesic and anti-inflammatory effects. Thyme oil, possesses antibacterial, antifungal, and antiseptic properties. Rosemary oil, believed to stimulate circulation and promote tissue regeneration. Carrier oils. Mineral oil, a non-comedogenic oil that acts as a vehicle for the essential oils. Vegetable oil, provides a moisturizing and emollient base. 2. Potential mechanisms of action in wound healing. The perceived effectiveness of Thomas Pettifer Green Oils in wound treatment can be attributed to several potential mechanisms of action exhibited by its constituent ingredients. Antimicrobial action. Essential oils like tea tree, thyme, and eucalyptus possess broad-spectrum antimicrobial properties. They can inhibit the growth of bacteria, fungi, and viruses that may infect wounds, preventing or mitigating infection. Infection is a major impediment to wound healing, as it triggers inflammation, delays tissue regeneration, and can lead to systemic complications. By controlling microbial growth, green oils can create a more favorable environment for healing. Anti-inflammatory action. Inflammation is a natural part of the wound healing process, but excessive or prolonged inflammation can be detrimental. Wintergreen oil, methyl salicylate, and eucalyptus oil have anti-inflammatory properties. Methyl salicylate acts as a counter-irritant, reducing pain and inflammation by stimulating nerve endings. Eucalyptus oil contains compounds that can inhibit the production of inflammatory mediators. By reducing inflammation, green oils can alleviate pain, swelling, and redness, promoting a more comfortable healing experience for the pigeon. Analgesic action. Wounds can be painful, causing distress and potentially hindering the pigeon's ability to rest and recover. Wintergreen oil provides analgesic effects by acting on pain receptors. Eucalyptus oil also has mild analgesic properties. Pain relief is crucial for promoting the pigeon's well-being and encouraging natural healing processes. Stimulation of circulation. Rosemary oil is believed to stimulate blood flow to the affected area. Increased circulation delivers oxygen and nutrients to the wound site, which are essential for tissue regeneration and repair. Improved circulation also facilitates the removal of waste products and toxins from the wound, further promoting healing. Debridement and cleansing. The oil-based nature of green oils can help to gently cleanse the wound and remove debris, dirt, and dead tissue. A clean wound environment is essential for preventing infection and promoting healing. Emollient and moisturizing effects. Carrier oils like mineral oil and vegetable oil provide a moisturizing and emollient effect, preventing the wound from drying out. Maintaining a moist wound environment is crucial for optimal healing, as it promotes cell migration and reduces the formation of scabs. 3. Types of wounds for which green oils may be considered. Thomas Pettifer green oils are typically used for minor wounds in racing pigeons. These may include superficial cuts and abrasions, small cuts or scrapes to the skin caused by collisions, sharp objects, or other minor trauma. Puncture wounds, small wounds caused by sharp objects penetrating the skin. Feather damage, injuries to feathers, such as broken shafts or damaged veins. Foot injuries, minor injuries to the feet, such as cuts or abrasions. Post-surgical wounds, to assist with healing after minor veterinary procedures. 4. Application guidelines and considerations. Cleaning the wound. Before applying green oils, it is essential to thoroughly clean the wound with a mild antiseptic solution, such as diluted povidone iodine or chlorhexidine. Remove any debris, dirt, or foreign objects. Application method. Apply a small amount of green oils directly to the wound, ensuring that the entire affected area is covered. Gently massage the oil into the wound. Frequency of application. Apply green oils once or twice daily, depending on the severity of the wound. Monitoring the wound. Regularly monitor the wound for signs of infection, such as increased redness, swelling, pus, or foul odor. If any of these signs are present, consult with an avian veterinarian immediately. Cautions. Avoid contact with the eyes. Essential oils can be irritating to the eyes. Do not use on deep or severely infected wounds. Green oils are not a substitute for veterinary care in cases of severe wounds. Discontinue use if irritation occurs. If the pigeon develops any signs of irritation or allergic reaction, discontinue use immediately. Use with caution in young birds. Young birds may be more sensitive to the effects of essential oils. Avoid internal use. Green oils are for external use only. Consult with an avian veterinarian. Before using green oils, especially on valuable racing pigeons, it is always advisable to consult with an avian veterinarian to ensure that it is appropriate for the specific wound and the bird's overall health. The potential benefits of using green oils. Reduced risk of infection. Antimicrobial properties can help prevent or control wound infections. Faster healing. By promoting tissue regeneration and reducing inflammation, green oils may accelerate the healing process. Pain relief. Analgesic properties can alleviate pain and discomfort. Reduced scarring. By promoting proper wound closure and reducing inflammation, green oils may minimize scarring. Improved feather regrowth. Green oils may promote healthy feather regrowth in areas where feathers have been damaged. Natural alternative. Some fanciers prefer using green oils as a natural alternative to conventional medications. Ease of use. Green oils are easy to apply and can be used at home. Icks. Limitations and potential risks. Not a substitute for veterinary care. Green oils are not a substitute for professional veterinary care, especially in cases of deep, infected, or severe wounds. Potential for allergic reactions. Some pigeons may be allergic to certain essential oils, leading to skin irritation or other adverse reactions. Ineffective against certain pathogens. Green oils may not be effective against all types of bacteria, fungi, or viruses. Potential for overuse. Excessive use of essential oils can be irritating to the skin and may delay healing. Lack of scientific evidence. While anecdotal evidence supports the use of green oils, there is limited scientific research specifically evaluating their efficacy in treating wounds in racing pigeons. Quality control issues. The quality and purity of green oils can vary depending on the manufacturer. It is important to choose a reputable brand. Potential for drug interactions. Essential oils can potentially interact with other medications. It is important to inform the veterinarian about all medications and supplements that the pigeon is receiving. 7. Scientific evidence and research. While there is a lack of specific research on Thomas Pettifer green oils in racing pigeons, studies on the individual components have shown promise. Tea tree oil. Numerous studies have demonstrated the antimicrobial activity of tea tree oil against a wide range of bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Eucalyptus oil. Research has shown that eucalyptus oil possesses anti-inflammatory, analgesic, and antimicrobial properties. Wintergreen oil. Studies have confirmed the analgesic and anti-inflammatory effects of methyl salicylate, the active ingredient in wintergreen oil. Thyme oil. Research has demonstrated the antibacterial and antifungal activity of thyme oil. Rosemary oil. Studies have suggested that rosemary oil may improve circulation and promote tissue regeneration. 8. Alternative wound treatment options. Besides Thomas Pettifer green oils, other options exist for wound treatment in racing pigeons. These should always be discussed with a veterinarian. Antiseptic solutions. Povidone iodine, chlorhexidine, and other antiseptic solutions can be used to clean wounds and prevent infection. Antibiotic ointments. Topical antibiotic ointments can be used to treat bacterial infections. Systemic antibiotics. In cases of severe infections, systemic antibiotics may be necessary. Wound dressings. Bandages and other wound dressings can protect wounds from contamination and promote healing. Surgical debridement. In cases of severe wounds with extensive tissue damage, surgical debridement may be necessary to remove dead or infected tissue. Laser therapy. Low-level laser therapy can promote wound healing by stimulating cell growth and reducing inflammation. Honey. Medical-grade honey has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties and can be used to treat wounds. 9. Conclusion and recommendations. Thomas Pettifer green oils may offer potential benefits for treating minor wounds in racing pigeons due to the antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, analgesic, and circulation-stimulating properties of its constituent ingredients. However, it is essential to use green oils responsibly and in conjunction with proper wound care practices. It is not a substitute for professional veterinary care and should not be used on deep, infected, or severe wounds. Recommendations: consult with an avian veterinarian before using green oils on your pigeons. Use green oils only for minor wounds. Clean the wound thoroughly before applying green oils. Apply a small amount of green oils to the wound. Monitor the wound regularly for signs of infection. Discontinue use if irritation occurs. Choose a reputable brand of green oils. Store green oils properly to maintain their potency. Consider alternative wound treatment options in consultation with your veterinarian. By following these guidelines, pigeon fanciers can make informed decisions about using Thomas Pettifer green oils as part of a comprehensive wound management strategy for their birds, ultimately contributing to their health and well-being. Remember, responsible pigeon care relies on a combination of traditional knowledge and evidence-based veterinary practices. Caring for injured racing pigeons, wound cleaning and treatment. Understanding pigeon injuries. Racing pigeons often sustain injuries during training, racing, or from predator attacks. Common injuries include skin lacerations and tears, puncture wounds, abrasions, wing injuries with associated tissue damage. When your pigeon has an open wound, proper cleaning and treatment are essential to prevent infection and promote healing. Initial assessment before treating any wound. Carefully catch and secure the bird to minimize stress. Examine the injury to determine severity. If there is extensive bleeding, apply gentle pressure with clean gauze. For severe injuries, deep wounds, exposed bone, extensive tissue damage, seek veterinary care immediately. Supplies needed for treating minor to moderate wounds. Gather TCP antiseptic liquid, clean, lukewarm water, sterile saline solution. Optional: clean cotton balls or gauze pads, tweezers, for removing debris, clean towels, Thomas Pettifer green oils, disposable gloves. Step-by-step wound cleaning with TCP. 1. Preparation. Wash your hands thoroughly and put on disposable gloves. Place the pigeon on a clean towel in a well-lit area. Gently restrain the bird, covering its head if necessary to reduce stress. Have all supplies within easy reach. 2. Initial cleaning. If the wound is dirty or contains debris, first rinse with lukewarm water or sterile saline. Gently pat the surrounding area dry with clean gauze. Use tweezers to carefully remove any visible foreign material, feathers, dirt, etc. 3. TCP application. Dilute TCP according to package instructions, typically 1 part TCP to 3 parts water. For minor wounds, apply diluted TCP using cotton balls or gauze. Work from the center of the wound outward in a circular motion. Take care not to push debris back into the wound. For larger wounds, you may gently rinse the area with diluted TCP solution. 4. Final cleaning. Allow the TCP solution to work for about 30 seconds. For deeper wounds, use a clean piece of gauze to gently dab, not wipe, the wound. Do not scrub the wound, as this can damage healing tissue. 5. Drying. Allow the wound to air dry for a few minutes. If necessary, gently pat, don't rub, around the wound with clean gauze. Applying Thomas Pettifer green oils once the wound is properly cleaned and dry. Apply a small amount of Thomas Pettifer green oils to a clean cotton swab. Gently dab the oil onto the wound, ensuring complete coverage. Use only enough oil to create a thin protective layer. Avoid over-application, which can delay healing. Follow-up care. Keep the bird in a clean, quiet recovery area. Monitor the wound daily for signs of infection, increased redness, swelling, discharge. Clean and reapply treatments as needed, typically once daily. Limit the bird's activity until healing progresses. Provide proper nutrition and fresh water to support recovery. Signs of complications. Seek veterinary care if you observe increased swelling or redness, pus or discolored discharge, foul odor. The bird appears lethargic or stops eating. The wound isn't showing signs of healing after 3 to 4 days. Preventing future injuries. While treating current injuries is important, prevention is equally valuable. Regularly inspect your loft for sharp edges or hazards. Ensure proper spacing in your loft to prevent overcrowding. Use appropriate predator protection. Maintain optimal health through proper nutrition and preventative care. Important considerations. Antibiotics, only use under veterinary guidance. Improper use can lead to resistance. Deeper wounds. For wounds that penetrate below the skin, veterinary care is recommended. Pain management. Birds hide pain effectively. Even if they don't show obvious signs of distress, proper pain management may be necessary. Wound location. Injuries near joints, eyes, or the respiratory system require special attention and often veterinary care. This approach to wound management, using TCP for cleaning followed by Thomas Pettifer green oils application, provides an effective treatment for many common pigeon injuries. However, building a relationship with an avian veterinarian experienced with racing pigeons is still highly recommended for more serious injuries. Get my main racing system, just email me direct. I'm an experienced ex-pigeon racer from England, and I can offer valuable insights and guidance on all aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to racing. During my racing days, I managed a small team of no more than 70 pigeons, including stock, young birds, and old birds. It was not uncommon for me to send as few as 6 birds to a race and still secure the top 3 positions out of up to 2,500 pigeons in my club and federation. My race distances typically ranged up to 300 miles, and I consistently achieved top 5 placements in my club. My expertise extends to the art of selecting excellent breeders, including evaluating pigeons based on their eye sign characteristics. I firmly believe that true champions can only be bred from top quality stock, and I can guide you in identifying and acquiring such pigeons. I understand that many pigeons for sale are advertised based on their lineage or pedigree, but I emphasize the importance of assessing the bird itself rather than relying solely on paperwork. As part of my offer, I invite you to share photos of your pigeons, including their eye sign and wing characteristics. I'll provide you with free advice on racing and breeding based on my extensive experience and knowledge. Additionally, I will share auction links to high-quality breeding birds that have the potential to produce winners in your loft. Here's what you can expect to receive from me. A comprehensive Word document containing valuable insights and strategies for successful pigeon racing, including specific racing methods for both old and young birds, as well as general advice. Private YouTube videos sent to your email, covering various aspects of pigeon racing, from breeding to race preparation. Detailed recommendations on supplements and additives to add to your pigeon's drinking water, with scientific evidence supporting their effectiveness. Similar products are used by professional athletes and racehorses to enhance performance. Assurance that your pigeons will race home faster, provided that you have quality birds to begin with.